Welcome to Smart Okasan TV, your #1 top channel for the latest updates on Biafra news, things going on in Biafra land, and the hottest trends in entertainment. Here, we bring you breaking stories, deep analysis, and the inside scoop, all delivered with passion and purpose. As you are about to watch this video, try to like, subscribe, comment and share for others to see.
To let Biafrans know that our attorney Levy was able to communicate with His Excellency yesterday.
Oh.
Yes. And after that, he sent a message to me. And he also sent a message I'm going to pass on to you right now.
All glory to God. Oh.
Then Prime Minister is still... We were very happy yesterday. We will continue. We will continue to do what we are doing peacefully. Obato dear want us to
just take time and watch it.
I'm also happy. Biafrans are also happy that Nigeria recognized that my humble self, Dr. Orabueze, is the Deputy Prime Minister, the second in command to His Excellency Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. If all the Nigerian newspapers, all the Nigerian leadership recognizes that, I don't know who you are to think otherwise. So you can continue to operate in the black market. But at the end of the day, you will know that the leadership of the United States of Biafra, Obato there has laid the structure from day one, and nobody can tamper with that. We are ready to work with everyone, but we have only one government, and we must ensure we have discipline in our government, and that discipline goes to my humble self. I also want to use this opportunity to let Biafrans know that our attorney Levy was able to communicate with His Excellency yesterday.
Oh.
Yes. And after that, he sent a message to me. And he also sent a message I'm going to pass on to you right now.
All glory to God. Oh.
Then Prime Minister is still... We were very happy yesterday. We will continue. We will continue to do what we are doing peacefully. Obato dear want us to again, I know the message is not for us. He talked about the social media chaos that Ofodunebu, you know. We know that message, we are clear on that message, as all those that are following his footsteps, all those that are guarding our what we do online, all those that are following whatever Obato has instructed. What he was doing with us before this incident is what I know we are doing. We are not deviating, we are not changing, but Obato sent a message to Attorney Levy that the social media chaos, the social media madness, I am that it should stop. It should stop. It should stop. Mandela is going to call why not only to come on social media prove a point. Mandina assassin Abatobie has sent a message that should stop. Overall, and we are very, very happy. I was very, very happy, and probably we have to, like I said, we must continue what we are doing. He was limited to what he can say again because of the restrictions, which we know. Even though Abatobia has been allowed to, there is a relaxation in the communication, but there is also some restrictions, and all of us here should be able to know that when you are restricted, with all the lies Nigerian government has lied against Obatobie, there might be restrictions to things he can say and things he cannot say, and I totally understand that, and I believe all of you here understand that. Just like when our own Oyendu, as he is being restricted, there are things that they don't want him to say. There are things they don't want him to do, because the criminals are going to capitalize on that. So when they restrict some of the things he said, all of us here should be able to understand that that is per se protocol. And the imago, somebody that is being restricted, there is a limit to what that person can say or do. That is a very common thing that all of us have to do. So even our attorney is just kind of limited to imago question, things that Obatobe can say and all that, which he understood. I totally understood, and I believe all Biafrans will be able to understand that. Just like when we were in Finland, I keep giving that example when there was an instruction from Obatobe that imago cancel the redeclaration of Biafra, that we should cancel that. So all of us said I've been following Obatobe, we know that now, imago, even under gunpoint, such words, but him saying that should be able to let us all know the restrictions that Finland is applying. So we will allow the process to play out, just like we've said before. We are going to watch and see how this game is going to end up between Finland, Nigeria, and Biafra. That is the bottom line. All of us are watching. We are doing everything possible. And we believe in the not too distant time, Obatobe is going to join us. So that is the message I have today from that angle. Thank you so much.
Congratulations to Biafrans as Donald Trump appointed committee for the release of nnamdi Kanu. All right, Yabife. I will tell you no bossy or chinketana Eastern News 24. Agama like Konyobuna Gaya Bife, Konyobuna Bungibo, Biafra Negenti. No, the latest updates and the Getaya drop what I feature no dinkegi. Niwapuko Bastamaka Yabienda Nine Munai. All right, over to you, sir.
What's your reaction?
That's why we see it from all angles. Invitation of all the diplomatic, personnels within Biafra, government, to the inaugural speech of Donald Trump. It's a welcome situation to the Biafrans. And like I said earlier, that Igbos in diaspora and in Nigeria, they are in high spirit. They were in high spirit on Monday, since Monday when Trump was at least inaugurated as the 47th president of America. And today we are seeing Trump setting up a committee that will go to Nigeria for Nnamdi Kanu, to effect Nnamdi Kanu fastest release. This time around, they don't want to waste time. And I have this news for you. Tinubu is advised not to argue, not to rub shoulder, not to have any confrontation or strife with Donald Trump, if actually he knows he wants to last in that office. And this time around, Bayo Ononuga, who made a statement that America has no right, no power to tell them what to do. There are many comments from all nooks and crannies of life warning Bayo Ononuga to stay out of having any controversy bordering on politics or otherwise with the office of the with Oval Office of White House, of course occupied by Donald Trump. So the negative impact in Nigeria this time around is, I think the contraption called Nigeria will be, having a roundtable talk on how to negotiate for the journalism or tax reform, excelling or succeeding in the upper legislative house and lower legislative house. The committee set by Trump, they will come to Nigeria and make sure that they effect judiciary, according to the law, with document that Nnamdi Kanu be released from the SS facilities. I think as I'm talking to you now, consultation is going on for Nnamdi Kanu to step out victoriously out of the DSS facilities where they kept him since 2021. That is 4 years, 48 months now. Donald Trump has actually, consulted Willis, and his Attorney General of Federation, that young man, you know, to negotiate on how to set free a man that has been incarcerated for over 48 months now, who did not commit any offense. Trump is making it known to them that the Nigerian nation is detaining nnamdi Kanu outside, you know, legality.
But Mr. Ralph, the Fulanis have given ultimatum to Tinubu. If you release nnamdi Kanu, you become our greatest enemies. Now the Americans are also working to release nnamdi Kanu. I think the Americans also become an enemy of the Fulanis.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Niyi. Who the hell are the Fulanis that they should even step into same trousers, you know, with the Fulanis, with the Yorubas? See, let me just give you my case studies, my feasible studies or research. Fulani, we are not up to 10 million in population as of, let me say, 2015. Yes, 2015 is now 8 years. Yorubas are discovered to be in 40, I mean millions, 40 something, 8 years ago. The Hausas 33, 8 years ago. Then how many Fulanis, how many are they that they will ask Yoruba to accompany them for a fight? Fulani cannot ever accompany Yoruba for escalation of any fight, whether war or hand fist cuts. It is impossible. This is just like a cat when a rat is posing for a fight with a cat, which is impossible. I don't know what I understand. The Fulanis over the years has been bragging and bragging and bragging. I don't know what these people have, the upper hands or edge they have over Nigerians. Is it not because they are selling stories, divide and rule stories, aggressive stories to Yoruba, to Igbo, to Urubo, to Hausa, so that we will be in chaos and what? In a mess, serious division, so that they will have ground to have upper hand over us politically and otherwise. Who are the Fulanis that they will pose a fight before United States of America? Do you know what they are talking about? Fulanis challenging Donald Trump to be their enemy. Who the hell do they think they are? That's why I'm telling you that the people that are causing trouble across the world today are the Fulani, let me say Fulani, people, allies. Because if you heard that in the Middle East, anytime Israel is having issue with the Arab in the Middle East, the Fulani will back the Arabs, burning Israeli flag in the north, burning United States flag, setting it ablaze in the north. Who do they think they are? They are allies to the Iran. They are allies to the Syria. They are allies to Yemen. Now that America and Israel are busy, at least bringing Yemen down to make sure that all those these fire groups that have been buying people, helping all those fire groups that has been buying Israel.
Yeah,
they are fighting them to bring them down, and the Fulanis are calling them their brothers. You could see how Chetima visited United Nations the other day. They were saying that he was saying that Israel was killing their brothers. Just imagine that kind of implication. That Nigerian vice president is not a brother to people that are buying people in the Middle East. Is it right? It is not right. But not to the two of Fulani pointing accusing finger to the United States of America that Trump will be their perceived enemy if Trump orchestrates or fast track freedom of nnamdi Kanu from DSS detention. Just imagine a rat accompanying a lion for a fight. I think that any Basco that is running after Caterpillar, asking Caterpillar, I'm going to block you on the road. I'm telling you, Oga, that is another gbege. Now big gbege for that Basco. A Basco can never accompany Caterpillar for any fight. A fight of any cause. That is what Fulani is finding themselves doing right now. How could Fulani be appointing? The whole Africa cannot even accompany America for fight. That's why I'm telling you that this will are intoxicated by that Arabic inscriptions, the one they always watch on plague and drink. Those are what has changed their total orientation where America is, where the Igbos, the Yorubas, and other tribes in Nigeria are. Because if only Yoruba alone could team up with Igbo, Fulani is gone. As I'm talking to you now, Fulani and the Hausa, they are fighting tooth and nail. The Hausa militias are going all over the bush of Zamfara, setting ablaze all the slums constructed by the Fulanis, in the farmland, in the bush, where they are busy, rearing their animals, grazing on Hausa man's farm. See, the Fulanis, they are too incurable and paranoid that they have become worse than cancer. Yes, they are bringing more trouble to Nigerians, more than typhoid, more than cancer. They have become boys in our two scrotum in Nigeria. Look at it, just imagine a local tribe, a wanderer that wander from place to place. They don't have a land of their own. When you talk about Western education, they don't grab even one. Among all the X-ray readers in Africa, Nigeria is having how many numbers of people that can study X-ray? That is radiologists. We know their numbers. They are all from southern Nigeria. Not even one is from Fulani extraction. And they still have the infantry, the courage to pose a fight before the Americans. I think we have gone a long way to understand from the angles where Bache Ahmed is coming from. Angle of ignominy, angle of ignorancy, lack of education, atheism is it. Angle of religious bigotry. Because if you don't regard what is not existing, if you are not disaliving people for what you have not seen for the first time, you are making a big mistake of your life. And my advice to Fulani Nation is to sit down and walk and think too well.
Ndị banyị ngwadalụ dị nne n'ụmụ Igbo kunisiwe na-esoyela ya n'ilu akwụkwọ na Eastern News 24 beba isi na-ewetara ya bụ ngalaba ozi dị oke mkpa gbasata maka ya bụ ife na anọ ka Donald Trump na-ewepụtago kọmitii ga-afụ maka Maazị Nnamdi Kanu release dịka ụmụnna isi wee kọwagasị wee kwuo n'ilu akwụkwọ wee na-ajụ ka iwere ikwu gbasata maka ya bụ ife ịnụrụ ha kwuru ka efi were ikwu dropụla ya na the comment section below bịa isi wee na-ewetara ya bụ nnukwu ozi ya n'ụbọchị uruchi nketa darụli na ụmụnne m ka emesịa nọ
leaving Biafra publicly. And Maazị Nnamdi Kanu asks in the public, in the presence of the entire world watching the program, do not allow Satan enter you. Only him and his God knows why he said such to me. So, if you do not at least value me, you value the fact that at least Maazị Nnamdi Kanu somehow have some value. And he sees things you don't see. While some illiterate and some Zamas use such to do program, only God knows why Maazị Nnamdi Kanu said such. So there is something different with the way he addresses all this media rant. I am not hiding my mouth. It is not about bragging. It is not bragging. It is not pride. It is not nothing. But this is a fact. I told Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, if you are ready to do anything for Biafra, publicly, I believe I have been the only one also who have also made a pronouncement in public. I told him, if you are ready to fight for Biafra, if you are ready to do anything, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, to get Biafra, I, Simon Ekpa, will be the first person to follow you, no matter what. And that was also in the public. So why am I saying this? I'm saying this because I don't condemn people based on what people say to me. I told Nnamdi Kanu also that if you are looking for 100 men to get Biafra, you have 50 of the men in me. Look for another 49 or look for another 50. I am alone, Simon Ekpa, is 50 men. I said it that time. They didn't know me. Today, I can tell you that in the absent, because I wanted to be 50 men when Nnamdi Kanu is around. And today, I don't need to ask you, have I, with other autopilot and Omada, performed more than 50 men? I don't need to ask you that, because I don't need your validation. What I need you is to follow the truth. Any day I deviate, deal with me. Have I deviated? Biafra people, I want to take your memory back. When Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, and the news came that I should broadcast on Radio Biafra, I came to this platform and I said, God should give me the wisdom of 1,000 men to face what is ahead of me. That time, none of you see or saw.
Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, right?
What is happening today and what has happened. When I was making this prayer here, will any of what has happened today that it will ever happen? The reason why I am making these references today is for everyone watching me now and those who will watch me later to understand that anything I say, it is not by power of by myself, but the power of God in me. I don't say things when I have not confirmed it. The time I was here praying and crying, I cried on this platform 2 times, if not more than 3 times. They mocked me. They say, oh, look at the person who want to lead Biafra. Have I ever said I want to lead Biafra? They say, oh, look at the person. Only God know where they get that kind of mindset of Simon Ekpa coming to lead Biafra, because I never discussed such with anybody. Only God and them know where they got such thing, you know, in their mind. I don't know. They say Simon Ekpa say, hand me over Radio Biafra. I never say such thing. It was the first time I responded to them. Only God will know where they get such thing from. But I came here, I cried. They say I want to hijack Biafra. Only God know where they get such thing from, because it is beyond human comprehension. There's somebody who is nobody, who is Mapoda, will come to hijack Biafra, a whole Biafra of 80 million people, brainy people. That somebody who is nobody will come to hijack that kind of people. I don't understand. So I cried on this program. I said, God, give me 1,000 men wisdom. And you know what? God answered that prayer in abundance. So every problem that have come, God already positioned and put something how to handle it. In fact, I don't think that I have used up to 100 or 50 of those wisdoms, because the problem that is coming is very, all of them look very small. So as it stands now, Nnamdi Kanu is coming out. I have not even used 50 of the wisdom of 1,000 wisdom God gave me. Because, I am telling you, I have not used it. In fact, some of the problems solve itself without me even addressing it. So today, I have come to correct some certain things. Because Biafra government in exile, as we continue to build bridges and form alliances and put things in the right perspective for Biafra to come next year, we announced the activation of Biafra government in exile.
Thanks for tuning in to Smart Okason TV show. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share to keep the intellect flowing.